Hello.
Hello.
Apparently, the 4.1 gigabytes of Warframe does not fit into the 39 gigabytes of space I have left.
Ah, well, you see, that's because it's not that big.
How big is it?
Apparently, it's 45 gigs.
They have lied on their
I don't
lied
know
on
why
their.
it'd say it's 4, but it's not.
Yeah, I'm sure it says it's 4.1 gig. Maybe I just misunderstood, but I certainly couldn't download it.
Maybe that's the base game, and then with all the extra shit,
Maybe.
it's 10 times its size.
Mm. But it seems
That
like they've
makes sense.
done lots of updates and shit since releasing it, so I wouldn't mind playing it. But literally, like, I don't know what to delete off of my hard drive to fucking make room for it. So
Oh, I just got rid of I get rid of Watch Dogs and Shadows of Mordor, so that was easy enough.
yeah, those are two easy choices. I
Yeah,
still play all of the
although
games I've got
Shadow of
loaded.
Mordor's pretty good, but I haven't played it in like a year, so and Watch Dogs is just shit, so never mind.
Yeah, well, I mean, like I say, those two choices are relatively easy for me, but um, I still play everything I've got, apart from The Last of Us. But I wouldn't mind giving that another go because I love that game.
It's a good game. Good game.
Well, the thing is, Zach and I played like a little bit of multiplayer, and it wasn't horrible. And my brother recently picked it up as well, so I was thinking,
Oh yeah, it's got multiplayer, doesn't it?
yeah, I was thinking maybe if like other people are playing, I might just find a reason to exist. Um, but so far, no one has actually. Um, that's interesting. I've just got loads of new emblems and shit. No idea why. Um, yeah, so far no one. I haven't actually. I still haven't played it much in multiplayer, regardless. So
Oh
yeah,
shit, I've got like a million special deliveries.
yeah. I had some the other day from a mysterious benefactor. It was all light and
Oh yeah, it's just three motes of light
coins.
every time and a couple of strange coins.
Yeah, and then I've just got another
And the,
one where I've got a shader and an emblem.
yeah, I just got a shader and an emblem. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, can't argue with that, I suppose.
Quite cool, cool actually. Let's see.
Right, possible contents of
Six.
my legendary engram is a rare item, a legendary item, and an exotic item. I'm most likely to get a rare out of it, aren't I?
Yeah.
Oh, I got an exotic. How exotic?
Ah,
No, I didn't actually. It's a legendary.
no,
Could have been exciting,
it
but
could
it
have
was
been.
not. Instead, it was shite, as per usual. What's going on with a gunsmith? Pick up some guns I don't need.
Kill 13 without taking damage. 20 grenade kills.
Oh, they were awesome. Um, one of those. Not bother picking up anything else.
I wonder if I'm gonna get solicited again today.
One can only hope.
One can
Um,
only hope. Still haven't had my reply.
really, they still haven't got back to you. That is fucking
Still
rude,
not
man.
got back to me. It is rude. Oh well, I
Avoidability
suppose the longer
heals.
I hang around here, the better my chances are.
It's true. Um, it's very, very true. What? I seem to have something to do over here. What do I have to do over here? Just going to go on a little run. For the amount of like running and jumping people doing this, they should have like a little gauntlet game, kind of like the sparrow racing, but instead you run around jumping everywhere.
Yeah, but you'd have to do it in first person.
Destiny
Probably.
Olympics.
Destiny Olympics. Well, they do that modern triathlon thing, don't they, where you shoot stuff, so I suppose you could do it.
Mm. New quest. Complete energy burst patrol missions. Reach overcharge 3 on an energy burst patrol.
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
I'm going to accept the quest. I have no idea. I think when you patrol certain places, there are missions you have to do on your Sparrow, like you have to go between gates in a time frame. So I'm guessing that that one, as it comes from the Sparrow selling lady, is probably what that is.
Probably, yeah.
I really just want to collect my colours, really. It just annoys me that they're sat there. Store that. And store... Ooh, which colour do I store? Let's go that one for now. Just having that green exclamation mark and a little fucking thing constantly.
It's annoying, isn't it?
Just saying, you need to come and get this. Irritates me. Let's have a quick shifty at the new colour. Yeah, not bad. Quite like it. I can't use it, but well, I've got this other quest where I've got to wear like the exact fucking colours of whatever, and I need to done that shit.
Yeah.
Once that's done, maybe I can think about changing that. Alright. You can go, you can go. I'll just delete them. You can be stored.
Oh, it's a thing as well, right?
Delete that. Delete that. I will crush you. Crush.
Are you turning into Ivan Drago now?
I am, yeah. Just dismantling clothing and guns with my bare hands.
It's very manly.
Mm-hmm. I'm so glad I've got new horns for my Sparrow. Right, I am ready. My body is ready
so
for
am I.
this. Right. What do I need to do?
The only thing that's specified is I need to go to Venus.
I think I have to go to Venus too. So that's a bonus.
Yep.
Other than that, I just need to do strikes, I think. But I don't think I can do. It won't work in the strikes that you can do because you're a useless bastard.
I know. I know.
strikes. It very, very specifically states legendary or whatever the fuck it is. Strikes, I believe.
Legendary. Wouldn't that be like a difficulty thing?
Yeah, but I don't think you can go to that.
No, no, I
level.
wouldn't
Apparently,
imagine
none of my menus actually work anymore. There we go.
Like your menus aren't working.
Well, no, like when I pressed the option button, it wasn't. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Am I just being booted from the game entirely? Like the option button, whenever I pressed it, wasn't actually loading a menu. Managed to load my menu, now my screen's just gone black.
Oh, good.
Oh, hello. I have
Well, your
no
ship's
idea.
still there.
Well, my ship appeared and then disappeared, and then now I've just got a black screen with the little loading box. Oh, now we're flying into Venus, I guess. Fucking hell happened there?
So it's sort of working then.
Oh my word. Like, if I ever get to read this fucking thing, I think the world will end. It says heroic strikes. So, I guess that's a difficulty thing, but I don't know that you can do heroic strikes.
Probably not.
So... Because you are not heroic enough.
Nowhere near heroic enough.
And all the little minions are gone.
Yeah.
The enemies here are making scouting impossible, but dead orbit will pay for their elimination.
Well, if they're making scouting impossible, surely I'm a scout at this point, going out here and...
No, it's impossible.
But that's what I'm thinking, like, we've sent whole teams of people and they can't do anything about it, but you, one man alone.
Well, we're guardians.
Yeah, but why don't they
And
just send a
that's
scouting party of
special for some
fucking
reason.
guardians? There's enough of them.
Because... Yeah. Well. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe not in story. Aren't we like one of the last guardians, or am I making that up?
I think you might just be making that up.
Yeah, it's probably a bit too cliche. But then again...
I want a talking, like, bike thing, Sparrow, so I can feel like Knight Rider properly.
You get talking sparrows?
No, I'm just saying I want one, because I'm a lone vigilante.
They should do that. That'd almost be worth the DLC if they did.
Exactly. Bit of a big red laser on the front of me. No, not a laser, but a light going.
Yeah. Big massive LED light just shifting. Be great.
I am the Knight Rider. Boo-boo-boo.
I don't think I've ever actually seen Knight Rider.
Oh my god. Holy shit. Like, that is just mind-blowing. My brain is all over the wall right now. It's just exploded.
You know, there's no point lying. I don't think it was... I might have done,
Oh my god.
but I don't think so.
This whole situation is disgusting, as far as I'm concerned. I mean, there's some despicable people in the world, but...
I mean, it's not that bad really, is it? I mean, if we're being honest, the program's probably not very good.
I honestly want you to take that back.
It's
immediately.
probably not very good, is it?
I
Let's be honest.
feel...
I know
I
I've not
feel...
seen it, but it's probably not.
I feel you need to take that back. You've offended me.
Yeah, probably have.
You know... Oh, hello!
But,
6 strange coins. You know you're not allowed to offend people. It's against the rules.
I don't know, straight males you can offend.
Can
And the
you?
last, as far as I'm aware,
Oh
that is
shit.
basically you.
Fuck it. Fine. I might go and have a sex change and become gay.
You could just say you're a woman. Just say you identify as one. You don't have to actually change anything. Or even
Okay.
believe it, just say it.
Well, fair enough. I
That's how it
believe
works, isn't it? I mean,
I'm a lesbian woman.
oh dear.
And that is my
So
right.
so offensive, so unpolitically correct. But you're right,
What?
yeah, Knight Rider is a great program.
There we go. The world can now go back to normality.
So you fixed everything. Just by taking a straight male away from the world, everything's better.
Exactly. Well, there you go. You see. Now everyone understands that Knight Rider is one of the best programs ever to be seen on a television. In the whole world.
That's an interesting name over there.
What was his name?
It's called Mr. Fat Fadge.
Interesting.
It's something.
Well, most things are something, even nothing.
Is it? Is nothing something?
Yeah, has to be.
Does it?
Which is why there is no such thing as nothing. Because as soon as you label nothing as nothing, it becomes something.
But does it though? I mean, if it's nothing, is there any sum to be?
Yes.
Can it be some?
Yes. Indeed. It can.
We'll have to agree to disagree there.
It's a scientific impossibility
What
to
does
have
science
nothing.
know? What does science know?
Yeah, what does science know? Yeah, it's actually impossible to have nothing.
I don't believe you.
It's a human construct to explain the lack of
Something.
of like visible or
Something?
tangible kind of ideas. So space is not empty, for instance.
So nothing is the lack of something, is what we're saying.
No, nothing. It's the lack of whatever you
Something.
believe. No, it's not something. It's the lack of having an object.
Something.
You can have a cupboard full of nothing. It's
That's a cupboard with nothing in it.
right, exactly. So if you've got nothing in
It's
it,
not-
then nothing
It's
has to
not
be something.
full of nothing because there's nothing filling it. There's nothing in it. It's just empty.
But then nothing exists, and then it becomes something.
But it doesn't because there's nothing in it. So there's nothing in it to exist because no in it exists.
But there does. That's the whole point. Is there's like space isn't empty. Space is not empty.
Apart from all the empty bits.
No, it really isn't. That's the whole point. It's no, honestly, you just there's no such thing as nothing. It's just a human word that we use because our brains cannot
It's
comprehend.
a human word.
No, but I'm saying it's a construct developed by us because we can't understand beyond a certain point the realms of reality, time, space, and everything else. So we just have to label stuff so that people understand what we're talking about. So if the cupboard's empty, it's empty, but it's then got nothing in it.
Yeah.
But then nothing
empty.
becomes something. It is just literally a linguistic thing. It's nothing is nothing.
Oh
is
no,
something.
I don't want to get back into linguistics with you.
No, exactly.
Just sit and get angry.
Exactly. But yeah,
Do that first thing on a Wednesday.
it's a fact, regardless. And I know facts are wrong and they're illegal, but I'm just that kind of guy.
Some shit bastard's gone and died.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
He must have jumped off the edge.
I hope he did, to be honest.
He must have done.
Really hope he did. Right, we have done Venus. or I have at least. So I assume you
Yeah,
have.
so have I. But we've still got some stuff to kill. We're only 57% done.
I don't know that I have to. What do I have to kill?
I don't know. Just anything.
Anything.
Yeah. You know, the opposite of nothing.
Oh, I've got 38 out of 54
There we go.
unkilled.
100%. Enemies killed. Job done.
Oh, that shit. I wasn't even paying any fucking attention to the mission. Right.
Pay attention to the mission. It's the whole point.
Ah, man. Right, let's go do a strike or something. I'm sure we can complete the other quests doing that. Go out into space that's full of nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing is actually along the same lines as a double negative, essentially.
Oh, well. Never mind.
People just abuse language. Like a ginger stepchild.
Like a ginger step. Well, according to Twitter yesterday, it was Kiss a Ginger Day. So, all those little ginger stepchilds out there might have got a little bit of extra love. But probably
Oh.
not.
I've seen some pretty hot redheads in my time. I just think
I must be looking at the wrong place.
I just think that sometimes, well, I say sometimes, a lot of the time, men are unfortunate in the fact that ginger men look a little bit weird.
I don't know, as long as it's not like orange.
She is the architect of her master's awakening.
I mean, you know, whatever, man. I don't worry about it, but just
Yes.
think about it.
Orange looks weird, would look weird.
Oh, it's a badass ship he's got right there. Look at that puppy.
I can barely see it. It's way off in the distance.
Kind of looks like a manta ray with jets out of its arse.
Whoa. Oh yeah, sort of does.
Who do we get? Friend roulette.
Who did we get? We've got
Blah blah.
Blah
Nice.
Blah 9.
I'm going to wonder if that's blah blah.
Yeah,
Blah,
Blah
blah,
Blah
blah.
9.
Blah blah. And he's just looking at these two dudes who are completely fucking motionless.
Oh, he's on the move now though. And look at that,
Yeah.
he's got some sort of lightning sparrow.
Oh, he's awesome. Mirror 90
Oh my
and
goodness.
Yihen 92. Completely motionless, staring off into the distance. Oh, one of them's moved. Shit, let's get out of here. Quick, run.
Oh, you've been rumbled.
Fuck it. Get me bike, quick. Oh, sparrow. Mine's more like a pigeon.
Pigeons. Awful things.
I love pigeons. So don't get me on the pigeons again. This is not how this is going.
No. It's an argument I've had many times.
Christ, we almost got into the pigeon conversation. That could have been horrible. I've got to go in. How the hell did I get lost? It's like two rooms.
How did you get lost?
Yeah.
It's the entire game's a bloody corridor.
Man, I am completely fucking bewildered at this moment. It's probably because you got me onto fucking pigeons. I'm just like lost now.
The pigeons just distract you like shiny objects.
And people hating on pigeons distracts me.
It's because they're shit.
Don't start. I have to go on my pigeon warpath. I miss Peter.
You miss Peter.
The voice of a generation.
Oh, well, yeah. So do I. I just do my best not to think about it. That's why it took me so long to cotton on then.
Huh?
Trying-
I have entirely the wrong power on. I'm supposed to be killing things with void energy. What am I thinking?
Oh yeah, I'm supposed to be... Oh, I could have picked up something to do with solar, but I don't have anything solar. That golden gun
I
and
have
that shit.
solar shit, but just my void power. Let's just set all these on fire and then I'll change my power. Alright. Probably going to get killed while doing it.
Well, I'll try and look after you, but there's a shitload of thrall.
Yeah. Probably did not think about that plan at all. Well,
That's okay, blah blah's like exploded or something.
good on blah blah. Has
Yeah,
he got?
that's something you can do apparently.
Push forward, Guardian.
Has he got like the hammer of 4 or something?
I don't know, no, it was just like glowing orange and everything that went near him set on fire and died.
Yeah, I'm guessing he's a titan with the hammer, fire hammer power that he has.
I don't know, it looks like he's wearing a dress, so it must be a wizard.
You're a wizard, Harry. I don't think there's any wizards in this.
The Hive have
Oh, there are.
No,
They're
I
on the
didn't
opposite
mean
side.
Warlock.
Omnigo's clever.
That's the same thing.
Using the
Are they called
Um,
warlocks? What are you?
I am a warlock, yeah, but they're
Yeah,
the
that's
wizards are on
wizards.
the opposite team.
Yeah, same thing. It's still a wizard.
No, argument about words again.
Well, if it casts spells, it's a wizard. Anything
No.
else, it's being pedantic.
No, anything else you're being accurate, I think is...
But you knew what I meant.
Right,
See, I don't even know if I'm doing this to piss you off or not. I genuinely don't know.
there's 2 words, one of them is get, and the other one you can work out for yourself.
Okay, yeah, alright, but what's the difference?
It's like
I
anything else.
genuinely, what's
Right.
a wizard? I mean,
It's
what's a wizard and what's a warlock? What's a
it's-
mage? I don't fucking know.
Exactly.
Just
It's-
RPG names.
No, well, yeah, to a point, I suppose. But it's like a tangerine, a clementine, a mandarin, an orange. They're all
Yeah, but you see, I
basically...
don't know most of them differences.
Well, that doesn't mean there aren't any, just because you don't know them or understand them.
Clementine's just like a little orange. So it's a little orange.
Good. Your world is a very simple
Well, that's
place.
like, you know, if it says Clementines on the pack, then yeah, okay, I'll say Clementines. And then I'll get asked what one of those is, and I'll say it's a little orange. So, by being accurate, I'm just making more work for myself. It's not worth it.
Right. I have no concept of what you just said then.
Oh, come on, and as a native English speaker, I don't know what a Clementine is, but if it says Clementine on the packet, okay, I know what that is. I mean, I know what a Clementine is, I just don't know what the difference is. Your girlfriend, not a native English speaker, doesn't know what a Clementine is, not going to say it. I'll say it's a
Surely.
little orange.
Surely clementines are clementines all around the world, are they not?
Well, no, because if you go to France, an apple isn't an apple. Well, it is, but it's not called an apple, is it?
No. I see your point, but
I mean, she knows what a clementine is. Doesn't necessarily know what the English word is.
I kind of assumed like you'd have different words for things like oranges, like l'orange, but I'd have thought actual names of things would be botanical. They'd
clementine
have
is a
a
thing, isn't
name.
It's not nothing, so it must be something.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Yeah,
It
no,
must
I
have
guess
its own separate name.
that
I mean, I
that
don't
makes that does make sense.
Omnigo.
I suppose I've just never really thought about it. Never having had this
These are the
conversation.
minefields. It's a minefield, I'm telling you.
Simply because, like I say, it's one of those things of like the parent group, super group, or the 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 base group of any thing, like a dog, for instance, I'd imagine would have its own name, like Xian, in another language. But then I would have thought a spaniel.
I don't know. I can find out, but I don't know.
I'd have thought all the sub parts of that, like spaniel, poodle, whatever else, would be. That's what they are. They're all a Xian, but they're a poodle. Do you know what I mean? Like I assumed they'd have different words for the base stuff.
I see what you're saying. To be fair, I'm not entirely sure.
To be honest, I've never. I mean, I've got family in Italy, but I've never really considered asking them what they call a poodle.
No, neither have I. I mean, I don't know, because if they're calling it a poodle, they're speaking English anyway. If I'm having a conversation, so I've never thought to ask. Oh yeah, okay. So what's poodle in Latvian? It's not something I've thought of.
Really? I'd have thought, one of your first dating questions, you'd have been sat there, small talk, you'd have been like, hi.
What's poodle in Latvian?
Yeah, my name's Neville.
Yeah.
I was just wondering what the Latvian word for poodle is.
Let's find out.
Is it poodle? And then she'd have said, yes, it is.
Oh shit. Fucking thing.
I imagine Doctor Doom doesn't allow poodles, so...
Well, that's not... Ah, you see, it's not poodle. It is not poodle.
What's the word for poodle then?
I can't pronounce it. I don't know.
How's it spelt? Surely you can spell.
Well, no, well, I can spell, but it's not got a non-English character in it.
I see.
I'll ask her when she gets home.
Fair enough. We must know what Latvian for poodle is, if our lives are ever to be complete.
Just a point, just a point to prove that sometimes getting it wrong on purpose is better.
No, that's never a thing.
What is it? Is it worth going through the rigmarole of explaining explaining Clementine when you can just say it's a small orange? I mean, it's not a difficult concept. It's not really worth it to me.
This is like the worst rocket
Not much is.
No, well, this is the thing, isn't it? It's like you're like the worst person ever in the world for anything.
Yeah.
Including Latvian words.
Language, do I?
Man, you want to get on that shit? Just go and learn Latvian.
I mean, it sounds cool, but not something I've ever learned.
Well, clearly you've been wasting your time with computer games, haven't you? That's your problem.
I do spend far too much playing shit like Destiny.
Yeah, you see? Problem solved. Go and learn Latvian.
Yeah, I could, but I don't know when it'd ever come in useful.
Any time you went to Latvia, I suppose? Or spoke to a Latvian person?
Yeah.
Like your girlfriend?
Yeah, but she speaks English.
Well,
and so does her sister. I mean, her parents don't, but that's maybe a good thing.
Yeah, I mean, who wants to worry about the in-laws?
No, yeah, but it keeps me out of trouble, surely.
No.
Yeah, because I can't screw up.
Well, you can.
I can, but I can't screw up by saying something. Because anything I say, she translates, and it's fine because she translates it.
You're just hoping that she...
They could be ripping the shit out of me, but I don't hear it.
So you're hoping that she does a little bit of editorial on your speaking.
Yeah, I mean, she knows too. It's like when they say stuff about me, I'm sure it's not a one-to-one direct translation.
Well, quite possibly.
Far
'Cause
too much praise.
some languages don't actually have the same words
And
at all.
yes, of course, some words just don't exist, so it can't be done anyway.
Which I also find bizarre. Like, I can't
Yeah,
remember.
that is something I've noticed. It is weird.
I can't remember what language it is, but there's a language with no translation of the word fun.
Fun?
Yeah, there's literally no
German?
translation for the word fun. You think
Probably German.
probably. I can't remember.
Like there's no victory in French.
It's funny.
It's true.
Ah, you
Funny and
fucker.
true.
It's funny because it's true.
That does help.
I thought there was a French word for victory.
There probably is, but it's never been said.
I thought, oh, for fuck's sake, seriously, dude. What fucking love for me is turd.
It's about time you found some love.
Yeah, maybe. I didn't imagine it in some 6-foot fucking monster.
Well.
Oh, blah blah's come and joined me in like the worst spot in the game. Cheers, blah blah. And you're gonna come and join us too. Wicked.
I'm not joining you, I'm running away from getting killed.
I am most certainly getting killed, but fuck.
Jesus, how many times are you going to die?
As many times as it takes.
Yeah, it's a lot of death right now.
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's just me, but there seems to be a whole lot more shit going on in this level than I ever remember. Like, it seems 10 times, I wouldn't say harder necessarily, but
Jesus Christ.
like literally, maybe my brain is just not functioning.
The agents of Crota's will have been
But
defeated. The Hive will not take this transgression lightly. But you, Guardian, have given them something new to fear.
oh, there's loads of like little butterflies flying around now. Where's the dude? I need to shrug at him. I didn't get to shrug at the dude.
You don't deserve to shrug at anyone on that performance.
No, I must admit, I kind of did let myself down, as well as the team.
A little bit.
Too busy thinking about Latvian poodles. Or not poodles,
Well.
because they're not called poodles.
Yeah, it's like poodle. But not.
Well, the
I mean,
reason...
they're the same thing.
No, well, yeah, exactly. But no, but the reason I was thinking is because obviously a lot of dog breed names aren't what you called English. Like poodle is, as far as I'm aware, French. And like Shih Tzu is Japanese, I believe. They're not English words, so we've taken the name of the subspecies, if you know what I mean. It's still a dog to us, but its actual name is based on its breed. So I'd have thought an English Bull Terrier would be an English Bull Terrier in any country. But other countries don't seem to. They seem to translate it directly, it seems. Like Le Terrier Bull Angleterre or something, rather than just saying it in English.
But it wouldn't be Angleterre, but never mind.
It depends on what language, I suppose.
You tried. Well, no, but Angleterre's England. English would be Anglais.
Yes, fair enough. Yeah, no, that's...
Got to be precise about these things.
No, you do. And that's the thing, is the fact that, you know, foreign languages aren't my strong suit, I've got to say.
French, I used to be pretty good at French. Not anymore. I haven't used it in years, but yeah, I could still probably survive in France for a bit. Not that I'd want to.
No, probably not. But I used to be reasonable at French, not particularly good. I can understand it.
Pretty good at French.
Couldn't speak it. Very nasal language, and kind of if you don't say exactly that you've got a bunged up nose, you kind of aren't understood. So I kind of was never particularly good at it.
I remember Tanix
Oh, well.
from the reforms.
Well, I certainly the oral exam that we had to do. Schoolboy humour. The oral exam we had to do was terrible for me.
Oh well, never mind. I'm sure you've learned since.
No, I stopped learning after that point.
I wasn't necessarily talking about the French.
No, I wasn't either.
Oh shit.
I just gave
See,
up
this
learning
is
after that.
where all your problems are.
Lift field
Yeah.
distortion. Catch just above you.
Well, I'm still managing to use the English language better than most people, so you know, there's always that.
Yeah, but that's because most English speakers just resort to grunts nowadays.
What is it? I keep being told that all these new words are an evolution of language, but they're really not. They're a devolution of language.
So you don't agree to all these new additions to the Oxford English Dictionary that are just
Fuck no.
shitty words of the week?
Indeed. I'm
You've
sure
got to
that's
move
just.
with the times.
Yeah, see, this is it. People instantly just go, oh, you know, that's old age or fucking whatever, and got to be down with the kids and shit. I don't have to be down with kids. The kids should be down with me. Fuck
He's
the
getting old and
kids.
cranky. Come on.
Why are the kids not trying to be down with the adults instead of the other way around? Kids are not cool. Kids are little bastards and irritating. Why would anyone want to be with them or be in their world at all?
No, yeah, kids aren't great.
I mean,
Kids
a lot
are
of
not
kids
great.
were who died.
I did die. I got bum rushed. Did
Oh, I
not go
died
well.
saving you.
My god.
Yeah, kids often like try and emulate adults.
There's a lot of
and
enemies
grow
around.
up.
What?
Yeah, like I say, I think the last one there was more fucking enemies than usual. Some sort of weird update they've done where they've just overloaded the game with fucking enemies now.
The game's not hard enough, but the enemies aren't clever enough. There are hundreds of them out. Isn't the big guy supposed to appear at some point? Oh, there he is.
Yes, he's coming.
Thought he'd have
Yeah.
arrived by now.
Yeah, exactly. I think we've more enemies than usual. I swear. I'm sad that we still have Blob, although I mean he's quite good. He's not a useless member of the team, but we didn't get to play with friend Roulette.
Yeah, maybe he'll leave after this one.
Oh, you're mute. No point in shooting him then.
Tanix has called you out, Guardian. You are challenged in the ways of old.
I still love that. You're challenged in the ways of old, where he basically gets an entire fucking army to take you on instead of fighting you himself.
Is
Is that the ways of old? Is that don't do any fucking fighting yourself?
3 against an army.
Yeah, exactly. The ways of old are he doesn't bother fighting you himself, no.
No, there's no honour. No honour in the olden times.
They really want to fucking... They really should look at the scripting and actually think about what they're saying, I think. Rather than, oh, that sounds cool. We'll have the ways of old, even though...
Oh, that always sounds good. Even that makes no fucking sense.
Exactly.
You can't let that stop you, though.
It's like the whole scouting. Scouting is impossible. Go scout. Yeah, fucking brilliant.
Genius, guys. Well, these are the same people who wrote Halo's story and script.
Well,
I mean, I've never played it, but
What
I'm
bother?
sure it's good. But Master Chief, you know.
and he
does
was a
shit.
Master Chief as well.
I don't know what that means.
Ah, colloquialism. I guess it must be a London thing.
I guess so.
Let's just say that a chief is not a particularly pleasant. It's not a compliment.
I gathered that, yeah, I just didn't really know. What is it I said last time? Oh no.
Some weird northern word that no one understood.
Some weird northern thing, yeah.
Some
I
weird
don't remember.
Scottish language you speak. I don't know.
That many weird Scottish things. Just can't think. No, can't be important.
Maybe this is why no one got back to you when you messaged them, because they just don't understand fucking
Because
what
I
you're
sent
saying.
a text message in a Scottish accent. Yeah, maybe that's why.
Well, you probably did. You were like, ooh up lad.
Just said haggis a few times.
Yeah. Ooh up lad,
Yeah.
how are you? And then just said a load of words he probably didn't understand in text.
Probably offered him some heroin as well at the same time.
Well, yeah. I mean, he might have actually taken that, to be fair. But
He might have done, but
you and your crazy northern language, it's like speaking Latvian, isn't it?
what can I do? It's Scotland, isn't it? In a nutshell.
You've
Heroin and haggis.
You've got other words for stuff that English people have words for.
It's just unacceptable.
This is it. Developed your own weird language that no one understands.
God, he's not dying, jeez.
Ah, fuck me, I forgot. No, I just hate this fucking game.
But it's Destiny. I mean, I'm pretty sure it won Game of the Year at a few places, a few websites. Very reputable websites.
I think it won Game of the Year in all the websites that were paid.
No. They don't do that. They don't do that.
Do they not do that?
No, definitely not.
Oh.
Can't imagine they'd do that.
I'd heard differently, but
No. You misinformed.
you seem very confident about the fact that
Yeah, I am.
no one at all was influenced in making a better score than they may have usually would have done.
It wouldn't happen. I refuse to believe it'd happen.
Well, fair enough. As long as you're refusing to believe it happens, then I'm sure it's not.
Can you get? Yeah, you can get to him. Good.
Don't know why I'm bothering to get to him, but there you go.
He does die a lot. I don't know what he's doing, but
To be fair, he's probably died less than I have, so I can't.
yeah, but everyone's died less than you.
Maybe not you, but yeah.
I've only died once, and even then that was because of I don't know why.
I've died a
As an
total
excuse.
of 3 times, and one of them was saving you from your death.
So that still counts.
No, I could have left you
let's
and
put it
lived.
this way: I've picked you up 3 times then, I suppose, and I've not died whilst doing it.
Well, I mean that's something you can write down on your CV or something, but
I already have. It's on there.
fine. I'm sure any employer will be impressed by your ability to
My
revive
ability
teammates
to pick
while.
up shit bastards on Destiny, they will be.
I mean, yeah, no, fair enough. Got nothing to say to that. That's a fair.
And just imagine if wherever I end up working has people who play Destiny, they will want me on the team.
No, they
Well,
won't
to be
because you're a
honest.
shit 34 level bastard.
Yeah, but you know, by then they might offer to buy me the DLC. I can't afford it. Simple as that. I had to buy a bloody bookshelf from IKEA yesterday, and that killed me.
Why did a bookshelf kill you?
Because I needed to buy a bookshelf. I didn't really want to.
Oh,
But it needed to be
you,
done.
you shouldn't buy homicidal bookshelves.
Wow.
That's just crazy shit.
You get that many options at IKEA, so you're just blind. Can't see the wood for the trees.
Quite literally, it's all for mica or something.
Yeah.
Plastic.
Burn!
Burn!
Got to see Star Wars finally. I say finally, I wasn't looking forward to it. But that was a thing.
What was the thing?
Seeing Star Wars.
Oh right. Ooh.
There's a cinema right next to IKEA. So that was something.
I'm surprised there wasn't a cinema in IKEA really.
It's big enough.
I feel they're missing out somewhat.
He's died again. Jesus.
Yeah, he was surrounded. Let's do it.
That's no excuse.
There's the shrug.
Oh my goodness.
I got the shrug in.
He's gonna leave. He's gonna leave.
Yeah, you know what? Friend roulette it only works if people do leave. So we absolutely need him to leave. Ooh, 2 strange coins.
Pushing him out. He's pushing him out.
I just need to get rid of him.
And he's Dutch. Look at this.
He's not only Dutch. He's a Dutch rebel.
He's a rebel. Holy shit.
No.
He's
If there's ever
probably double hard.
well, this is it. If there's ever a rebel, it's a Dutch one. Do you know what I mean? Like that's the pinnacle of rebelism right there.
The Dutch, yeah.
The Dutch, known for their rebellions. Oh, he's gone.
Two sorts of people I can't stand. Those who are intolerant of other people's cultures and the Dutch.
Yep. Classic Michael Caine.
Not the best film, but it's a bloody good line.
Yes. It is a good line. Delivered well by Caine as well, really.
Michael Caine, how can you not?
Well, because he's shit for the most part.
But in a very endearing, good way.
He has that Sean Connery thing going on, doesn't he? He just turns up. He's Michael.
Sean Connery.
He's Michael
Sean
Caine in
Connery's
every
alright.
film, and then
Yeah.
people love him. And it's the same with Sean Connery. Sean Connery turns up. He's Sean Connery in every film, and everyone loves him for it. So it's like,
Yeah.
right. He's never done
I mean, just look at The Rock. Great film is The Rock. Superb. It's got everything you want. It's got Nick Cage, Sean Connery, everything you want.
Jesus. Oh, we've got some name I can't pronounce as a friend. Not on Niggle again.
Sonny Cora? I don't know.
I don't know. I couldn't really read it. I'm getting old. Eyesight's going. Yeah. My favourite thing about Sean Connery is he played a Spaniard with a Scottish accent. He played a Russian with a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
He played a Scotsman with a Scottish accent.
Yeah.
He played an Englishman with a Scottish accent.
Uh-huh.
Essentially, I think Sean.
Not really seeing the problem here.
Yeah, no. Basically, I think Sean Connery thinks the entire world speaks with a Scottish accent. I don't know if he's actually ever been anywhere else in the world. I believe his wife's Brazilian. I wonder if she's got a Scottish accent. Yeah, I believe so.
She must do. I mean, everyone else does.
I believe she was Miss Brazil.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
You don't follow
It's not
Miss
something
World.
No,
competitions.
but I don't keep up to date on who Sean Connery's wife is either, to be honest.
I might be Michael Caine's wife that was a Brazilian.
I don't keep up on that either, to be fair.
No, I think Michael Caine might have married the Brazilian Miss World. I don't know, maybe not.
Whoever it is, I'm sure they're a lovely couple.
Indeed.
Hive are pushing into fallen territory.
See, I'm just getting my shit bastards mixed up now. Because they are all the same.
Whoa, come on now.
I mean, I could be really
Both
controversial, I suppose, and mention Robert De Niro as one of those shitters as well.
But then, if you were to do that, you'd be wrong. Because Bobby De Niro is in 2 of the 3 best films of all time.
Being in a film doesn't make you any good. I'm sure there's like a shit ton of extras in those films. They aren't particularly good
Yeah,
actors
but
necessarily.
he was also good in 2 of the 3 best films of all time.
I don't know that he's been good in anything ever. So I'm
I
kind of confused.
disagree because he's, and to be fair, he's good in half of Casino as well, but that's only because half of Casino is good and the other half is shit.
Well, if we're going to do film reviews, we might as well just cancel Casino entirely, because it was an entirely shit film.
No, because Casino's 2 films glued together, and the first one's good and the second one's shit.
I'd probably say they were both shit.
No. That's where you're wrong, you see. This isn't subjective.
Well, of course fucking not.
This is cold hard fact.
As if opinion is fucking objective and questionable in any way, shape or form.
No, this is set in stone.
Obviously.
First half of Casino's alright, the second half isn't.
I mean, basically it's all shit.
My goodness.
It's just all crap. And Robert De Niro is like one of the worst.
How can...
I mean, come on now.
Goodfellas. He's in Goodfellas.
Right, you can make a nice pizza. What's your point?
He's in The Godfather Part 2. Come on.
Yeah.
You can't say he wasn't good in either of those films. Like I said, 2 of the 3 best films ever.
I can.
He's good in them both.
No, he's in them both.
No, he's good in them both.
No,
this is the thing.
He's just in them. I don't
No,
know.
he is in them, yeah. But he's good in them.
Yeah, no, he's not. Because he's not been good in anything, ever. He's like Russell Crowe. People keep saying to me, but what about this film? It's like, no, there's like literally no film he's been good in.
Russell Crowe isn't particularly good. That's the difference. You're probably one of those people who doesn't say Nick Cage is good.
I used to like Nick Cage, and then he became like Jean-Claude Van Damme in that he was just taking any film that would pay him.
Yeah, because he's fucking poor. He needs to take the roles, and that's good because it means there's more films with Nick Cage in.
Yeah, but they're not good films. So
But they are, because they're enjoyable to watch, because Nick Cage just takes the piss and is fucking crazy.
How you
They
get
don't
your...
need to be good, but you can enjoy them and be fun to watch.
No, I watched some of Drive Angry and basically wanted to vomit in my mouth. Yeah.
Drive Angry's okay. It's good fun.
Again, what you define as fun,
It's fact.
I cannot at all understand. For fuck's sake, I cannot understand at all.
We're not getting good friends today.
No, well, do we ever? I mean, Dragon Lady's never come
have
back.
you seen...
So
No. Have you seen the good version of Wicker Man?
Essentially,
And I do mean the good version.
I don't know that there's any good version of The Wicker Man. I have not seen Nick Cage's rendition.
The most recent version?
Yeah, no, I haven't seen.
Well, then you've not seen the good one. I mean, it's fucking glorious.
See, if I thought in any way, shape or form that Nick Cage was kind of like David Hasselhoff in that he knows his shit and he knows that, fuck off.
But Nick Cage isn't shit. That's the thing.
He kind of is, though.
Oh no, he's not though. He's not. He's not. He's being judged unfairly by people who think he is, even though he's not.
Being judged unfairly by people who have watched his films and gone, what the fuck is this shit?
They just don't understand him. That's the thing.
Right.
They don't get
You
him.
sound
I
like
get him. I understand.
you sound like one of those teenage girls going on about Take That or Boyzone or whoever the fuck is a boy band
Probably
these
not
days.
Take That or Boyzone anymore, would it?
No, well, no, obviously not. But I don't know. I don't know any boy bands these days, so I'm kind of stuck. One Direction. There we go.
Direction.
You sound like
Everyone
a
knows
directioner.
One Direction. No, I'm really not. That's because One Direction is shit.
It's like you don't understand how
You
good
don't
they are,
understand.
even though that everyone else thinks they're shit.
But Nick Cage isn't shit.
But
He's
he
not.
really is.
He's not.
He used to
He's
be
good.
half decent. Now he's just not any
He's
good
good.
at all.
He's good. He's good.
Look, just go and have his baby.
Guardian. Find
I don't have the parts.
Sounds like you do.
You know, if I did, I would. But I'd be a good adoptive son for him.
Oh well.
You know, just throwing that out there.
What? Just in case Nick Cage is watching.
Just in case he's watching, I'd be a pretty good adoptive
To be
son.
fair, like someone has just popped up as a viewer. It may well be Nick Cage.
Fucking hell, it could be Nick Cage.
So if you just want to tell Nick that you love him
God, I hope it is.
and we'll have his
Love
babies.
you, Nick. I won't. I wish I could.
Essentially, as soon as you said "I love you, Nick," he left.
Fuck.
So
Damn,
I don't.
can't have been
don't-
him. Can't have been him. If it was, he'd have stayed.
You reckon?
I know.
How the fuck did I get stuck up here? See, I just don't. I don't know. I mean, like Nick's life is falling apart, quite drastically.
Yeah, I'd stabilise it. I'd
I don't
be
know
the
that.
stabilising factor.
Yeah, I don't know that even his life has fallen far enough to adopt you in
Oh.
any way, shape, or form.
Well,
I don't
never
even
know.
have you as a
One of these
maid or
days.
anything.
Omnigal's only purpose is to usher in
one of these
the
days, it might just totally collapse, and then it's my time.
never end.
I don't remember there being enemies here before.
No, I think we've kind of got a little bit ahead of the game, and they were coming out of their little spawn cupboard.
Right.
They should have been out in the level already, I think, but we caught them napping.
Good.
Ooh, Liku 79. I never
What?
did find out this. Why can I not open this fucking door? Oh my god.
It's fine, guys. I got this.
This game is like fucking. Find out this dude's name. I still haven't read it. Sunikura. Sunikura.
Sunil Kora. Sunil Kora.
Is there an S? Ah, fair enough.
Isn't L, yeah.
Fair enough. Do-do-do. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come play the game.
You stood there.
Come on, there you
There we go.
go. I was encouraging him.
Yeah, just needed a bit of a push.
Yeah, yeah. Kind of like a kid at his first day at school, was a little bit worried that the trolls were going to eat him.
Yeah,
As everyone worries about on their first day at school.
it's an issue.
And then yeah, I just told him it would be fine. Give him a gun, and off he trots.
First day at school in Texas.
Well, now you can't go around saying stuff like that. That's against amendments and shit.
That I don't mind.
See,
I'm
you
not
can't
an
you
American
can't
citizen.
change, right? That whole thing. But they're called amendments. Surely their whole job is that they are changed. They are
Yeah.
amendments.
But I think it's just like, well, obviously it's difficult to do and shit like that. I don't know.
Clearly they're to be amended. Based on their name. Otherwise they should just be called like the facts or the non-changey things.
The non-changey thing.
Yep, the non-changey things.
That's pretty good. It's a good name.
Like, instead of the Second Amendment, it should be like the second non-changey thing.
Yeah. You should tell them. Phone up the American government and tell them.
Phone up Barack Obama.
Well, I don't know. You can just phone up Congress. It'd be them making the change, wouldn't it?
I guess, but I don't know, Barack might be involved in, or interested in renaming the amendments, so if they're no longer amended.
Certainly interested in tightening gun control.
Is he though? Is he?
Of course he does. Every time there's a shooting in America, he appears on camera and cries.
Well, I mean that's a hobby, I suppose.
And then Putin just sits and laughs. Sits and pisses. Well, ironically enough, Putin starts laughing, but he's crying. Sorry, but he's crying because he's laughing.
Crying with laughter. Is that
Yeah.
the English sentence you were looking for?
Yeah, but you know, Scottish and all this.
Yeah, well, I mean, you could at least try and learn the language. You know.
I could, but I've just got the time.
This is it,
I've got
man.
too much haggis to eat.
I feel you're being racially offensive to the Scottish now.
I am one.
Is that a thing? Can you do that?
Yeah.
I don't know. It still
Also,
sounds...
Scottish people are white, and you can't be racist against whites.
Can you not? Ah, well.
No.
Someone needs to write these fucking rules down somewhere.
Just spend a minute on the internet. You'll learn them all.
I can't spend a minute on the internet. My sanity does not.
You've got to man up.
I can't stand it, man. Just like so many
That was a
opinions.
terrible grenade. You need to man up royally.
Yeah, maybe. That all kind of went horribly wrong, but never mind. There just needs to be like an announcement about who you can offend, who you can't offend.
Well, it's everyone who isn't a white male, a white straight male.
Right. So. Right. No, that's fair enough. Actually, that's
anyone but that.
That's pretty clear. Actually, just
yeah.
Cool. Well,
but
now I know.
The problem is they might appear male, but they might identify as something else. So you've got to be careful.
Ah, shit. Is it just a self identification? Like the government doesn't have to identify them?
No. You've basically just got to announce it. Even internally, you can just tell yourself, and I have to know. I should know, even though you've not told anyone.
Well, that seems only fair.
It is fair because as a straight white male, I don't think I am the devil, but I'm pretty damn close. Because the devil can't exist because religion is false.
Oh, you can't say that just in
At least
case...
Christianity is false. Christianity is false. Everything else is fair game, even the ones that conflict.
Well, no one worries about conflictions in arguments today, because they often just get in the way of opinion.
Yeah, it's true. It's true.
Opinion and belief are obviously far more important than anything else in the world.
Typically, yeah.
Oh, you really don't like me, do you? Fucking hell. Got right up in my grill. At last.
There doesn't seem to be nearly as many enemies this time.
Really? I was just thinking to myself, like, the never-ending story should have just fucking used this level, and then it would have actually been a never-ending story.
I know, it is the world's worst strike. But this time there seems to be a lot less enemies than the last.
Oh, death saves me from the horrors of this goddamn strike.
Oh, you're up here. Okay.
I welcome death at this point.
Every time this strike loads up, so do I.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh my god. Like the auto-aim kind of thing. I end up facing the floor or a wall because they've run past me.
I should probably use my rocket launcher, but I can't be bothered.
You can't be
No
bothered
one's
to press a
gonna need
button
the
for like half a second.
I might need the ammo later.
Ammo. What are you going to use the ammo later for?
Something else.
What else? Oh, for fuck's sake! What else could you possibly need the ammo for? Fucking resting your feet
something
on or
bigger.
something. This is the end. What bigger thing is
Yeah,
there
but-
than the final boss?
A bigger final boss.
A bigger final boss.
Bigger boss.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I am the last Guardian standing, and I'm stuck and dying. Oh my god! I cannot believe we just failed. Oh my god! That is just fucking pathetic. What the
Stop
hell?
not using my rocket launcher. Not doing it.
Man, you can't.
Not doing it.
Just use the rocket launcher. Just shoot yourself in the fucking face with it. Do something with it. Go on.
Not doing it. No. No. I won't be bullied into using my rocket launcher.
Man, you've got
I mean-
issues.
Yeah. You used yours and it didn't help, so I can't imagine using mine.
I took the entire shield off and some health with that, so you know,
Yeah.
a couple of rocket launchers at the same time, some sort of coordinated team effort.
Kill him though, did it?
Well, nothing kills it. It's like the never-ending fucking quest, isn't it?
Look at that, it's got like all its life back. It's good times. Good times.
Well, of course it's got its life back. We died horribly.
Boom. There we go. For this. Oh, it's dying now. Sunil Carver's using its heavy machine gun. It's all going well. I've got 5 rockets just in case.
Just in case, like the apocalypse happens and
Yes.
millions of creatures all try and kill us. Oh wait!
Just in case.
Ah, Jesus fucking Christ!
I mean, you know, anything could happen.
Anything could happen,
But
you know, like some giant
Anything
evil
could happen.
creature could just appear and try and kill us all.
Yeah,
Oh.
could do.
I am pinned in a fucking corner again. Oh my god. Oh
And
my
if that
god.
happens, I will have rockets ready.
Well, that's reassuring to know that
That's not many.
at some point in time where you deem our situation to be worse than it currently is, you may just use a rocket launcher.
Yeah, things aren't that bad right now.
No, we've only had to do this same strike twice.
Yeah, but it's fun, you know.
Is it though? I mean, is it though?
Loads of fun. Are you not having fun?
No, because I keep dying because I apparently am the only person doing anything. Everyone else is just
I'm
stood around
shooting it.
watching. What are you shooting it
You are.
with? A fucking spit gun?
Golden gun. Look at this. Look at this. So much damage.
Oh my god. I think I'm just going to spend the
Do you want me
rest
to
of
use-
the
Do you
level
want me to use the rocket launcher?
dying.
Do you want me to
I-
use,
I
I'll
just-
use
I just
the
wanna
rocket launcher, shall I?
end
Let's see. Let's see.
This fucking strike.
That, it
It's...
didn't fucking do anything.
Did you actually hit it though? I mean, you got aim.
Yeah, I hit it twice. Look, it missed that time because it dodged. Hit that time, didn't do anything. Hit that time, didn't do anything. You see? And now, when it hits the fan, I won't have any rockets.
If it hits the fan any worse than this, you won't need rockets.
Well, what would I need? It doesn't get any bigger.
Well, this is it. This is what I'm saying. But this is like a situation where you need to use rockets. So if it gets worse than this, you might as well just fucking go home. Because you ain't doing shit to anything more powerful than this.
It's nearly dead, look, see? Ah, I died. Never mind. Ow. Oh, you picked me up, thank you.
Yes.
I'll pick up him. And he beat me to it.
Indeed. I swear to God, I could just be mistaken because this is all just shit. But there seems to be a a shit ton more enemies than I ever remember being in this level ever.
Maybe. It does seem it. There we go, see, done, finished, easy. Easy game.
Yep, easy. Just have to do this same easy fucking strike twice. You want to try the heroic one? You don't. You can't. But if you ever become a decent human being and can try those heroic strikes, they are fucking hard. This was piss easy, and yet we still died doing it.
Yeah, I'm gonna blame Sunil Kara. Kara, whatever.
Well, I'm just shrugging in general right now because screw you guys.
Just at the situation.
Yeah. Well, neither of you were around to shrug at. Otherwise, I'd have shrugged the pair of you. Ooh, strange coin.
See, it's not all bad. You're getting strange coins and stuff, even though
Exactly.
you did the worst.
Only
Still getting
minimalistically,
richly rewarded.
like 4 less kills than you, but I did get 2 more assists than you, so you know.
Doesn't quite even out. You did die more times than me.
Yes, I did
less
die more times
headshots.
than you got far more precision skills, but that just goes to show you how much more work I was doing because I wasn't getting 1-shot kills and only got 4 less than you, so you know, I was obviously working hard, plugging away.
You can work as hard as you want. If you don't get results, what's the point?
You and Sunil Kara just sat there with your feet up watching me die, and then you both died and the fucking game ended. Do you know what I mean? Like,
You died last. It was your fault. You should have picked us up.
I was stuck in the scenery, man.
You should have picked us up. Every time you die, I pick you up. You didn't pick me up.
No, that one time.
You letting the side down. It's your fault we wiped. Your fault we went back to the menu and had to start again.
I'm not sure where your logic is coming from in that, being as you two died before me.
Look,
But
whenever you've died, I've picked you up or the other guy has. But
no.
the first time we die, you sort of let it happen.
Yeah.
That's, you know.
And I got to be
what I'm
honest, I am just going to leave you to die from now on.
Won't make a change, will it?
No.
I won't even know the difference.
Well, you're not. I think you will, because I picked you up that last time, and you know.
In spite of yourself, you bloody tried hard not to.
Well, actually, it was an accident.
Well, there you go. See.
I thought it was the other dude, and then I found out it was you, and I was like, "Fuck! Why did I pick him up?"
Then I won't even know the difference.
We didn't get rid of him. We've still got him. No friend roulette. One day I'm literally hoping we get someone really awesome that has like a shrug emote or something that can just shrug back at me.
It's going to be a while before that happens, I think.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Here we go. Here we go.
Daft enough to buy a remote.
Oh yes! Fucking shrugged at him. That's the spirit.
It didn't say so.
It did. Well, it did on my screen.
Not on mine. Oh. Oh, whoa.
Yeah. Exactly.
Looking at me.
Well worth.
Took a grenade at you.
Like I saw. Well worth the
Ridiculous.
£5 it cost. That shrug.
Yeah. That's just. I mean, I know you did. Well, I say I know you didn't. You probably would. I'm assuming you bought it with the free silver.
Oh yeah, no, I didn't actually spend any real cash, but I'm glad
You say
that
I think you probably would. I think you might. You're the kind.
I am the kind that wants to buy emotions so I can
Yeah. So you can fit in.
display them to my fellow gamers. I mean, watch the emotion pour out. Oh
my goodness. It's
so
like
emotional.
It's like Schindler's List.
I mean, it is. As an emote, That one's way up there on the...
It's high up on the list.
Everyone knows exactly how devastating the situation is when I shoved at them.
That's why they always leave.
Screw them, man. I'm an artist.
So upset they're just crying into their controller.
Well, that'd be quite painful, I reckon. Dangerous too.
Would it?
Well, it's electrical. You don't really want to mix water with electric, do you? Especially salt water. Corrode your battery.
That's probably the least of their worries when you've just shoved at them.
I can appreciate that, you know, having a corroded battery in their PlayStation 4 pad never working ever again probably is, you know, less than being shrugged at, but it just compounds the problem, really. You know,
It's
first
just
of
another
all,
thing, isn't it, I suppose?
yeah. But first of all, they were being
Another
shrugged at, and that was bad enough, and then now they've destroyed their pad as well. Why do I keep getting stuck on fucking scenery? That is so annoying. But yeah, man, I think everyone who's got Destiny should buy some sort of emotion that they can display, you know, in like interpretive dance. Oh, jeez.
Well, I've still got my little bit of silver, just
Well,
in case something ever actually is worth buying.
again, see,
But
that's like the rocket situation here. You're saving the rockets up for a day that's never coming. Like, there's no better thing to do than buy an emotion with your
But there might be one day,
real money.
and when that day comes, I don't
Yeah.
want to have to fork out silver. I mean, I wouldn't fork out silver, I'd just go without. But I'd rather not.
We'll need to get through. I'll check it out.
None of that made any sense. That's like a double negative. Right there.
Is it? What is?
Kinda. Well, it was like, I don't, you know, want to do without,
It's lockdown time.
but I would do
Just give
without.
me some time.
Yeah,
kind
because I
of.
wouldn't buy the silver, so I'd be upset at myself that I've spent it. That's not a double negative.
Just like, I don't know what's going on really.
You just don't understand.
I just think that, again, you know, the English language is very communicative if just people used it properly.
I just did.
No.
I wouldn't want to go without, but I'd have to.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
In that, it's like I say, it's like you sort of saying I wouldn't spend any real money, so I'd go without, but I don't want to go without, which means
Yeah, and I'm not going
you
without.
do
now.
want to spend the silver
I,
on the thing.
yeah, but not on anything now. So I'm not going without at the minute. But if I spent it now, I'd have to in the future. Or I might have to in the future.
Right. Again,
There's nothing wrong with that.
no, there's nothing wrong with that. I understand what you're saying now. But I am confused by this belief constantly that there's going to be something
no,
bigger for your rockets. There's going to be...
There's no belief. It's just on the massive off chance. No, the rockets, saving them for a later day is perfectly reasonable. Saving the silver, I just don't want to spend it. Because I've actually been given something by the game.
Right.
I don't want that taken away from me.
It's not taken away. You've just transferred its energy into something else, and now you'd have
But I only use
a really
the
cool
console
emotion. Look.
anyway.
You can't stand at the top of a little precipice
Okay, it's open.
and shrug down at people. I'm like
Dance.
a king. Look,
My dance moves are better than yours.
king on top of my rock, like the Lion King. Look at this. Oh,
Yeah, shrugging from on high.
Kuna
But-
Matata.
Did you just say Kahuna Matata?
I wish I had done. It was a Kuna, but Kahuna would be better.
Yeah, okay, I'm just seeing if you got it wrong. I thought you said Kahuna.
No, but that's a much better lyric as far as I'm
That's fine.
concerned.
That's okay, then. That's fine.
They're restoring the Archon priest. We better move.
Generally, if I get lyrics wrong, they are purposeful.
Think they'd mind if we
Um,
kept their
Oh yeah, because you'd never get lyrics wrong.
Generally not. Because I'm quite a boringly accurate person.
So it's not a matter of you've misheard the lyric or anything. It's just you don't get it wrong.
No, because I generally read the lyrics. And don't listen to them.
Ah, well, that takes all the excitement out.
But I was there was a guy I used to work with. He was quite into his music, and I kind of was singing the Run DMC song, which you may or may not remember because of your age. But there's a line in it which says and Jam Master J, and Jay was the DJ of the kind of like the group.
Right.
And I said Jam Master Dave for a laugh. Oh my fucking god, he went right off on one. Just like, it's
Wow.
Jay, oh my god, I can't believe you don't know that, blah blah. I was just like, dude, I got it wrong on purpose. I thought Dave was
Yeah,
funny.
that's what you would say, isn't it? That's something that someone who got it wrong would say.
I guess. But, I mean, not knowing Jay from Run DMC, kind of, if you've listened to Run DMC, I don't know, but
I can't say I have.
I believe Run is now a reverend. He's Reverend Run.
Oh, good. Good. As long as you keep him busy.
And I believe MC Hammer became a reverend as well. He's Reverend Hammer.
I think I've heard that, actually. Yeah.
Which I think is a shame, because he's no longer producing tunes like Hammer Time.
Yeah, it's a great loss.
Man, that is a tune that gets anybody doing the running, man, I tell ya. That is a badass tune.
If you say so.
Back in the day when it was Vanilla Ice versus MC Hammer.
Oh, what a time to be alive.
Indeed.
It's a shame I missed it.
Yeah,
It was a shame I missed it.
yeah.
And the stories I could tell.
Indeed. Very much like the Oasis versus the other group whose name escapes me because I hated them.
It doesn't really matter.
Blur.
Yeah, it's Oasis, that's the only one.
Yeah, obviously because you're Scottish.
I mean, I have actually got. I know you love Noel Gallagher. I know you
Of
love
course, yes.
him.
My favourite
I'm gonna
human
go
being.
see him soon. It's gonna be
What?
pretty good.
Round his house?
I'm gonna go. Yeah, I don't know if you invite me down, don't you? No, of course. Concert. Come on.
Oh right.
We're gonna go see some Noel Gallagher. It's gonna be pretty good.
I'm gonna use the term very, very loosely. Does he still produce music?
He came out with an album last year.
Oh, right. Oh shit.
It was pretty good. Pretty good.
So it was awful then, yeah?
No, it was pretty good.
Pretty much anything you say is good or pretty good is probably the scourge of humanity. As far as I can work out from your taste so far.
No, I have excellent taste in everything. I do.
Do you though?
It's a fact.
From the prison of
Of course
Is
I
it
do.
though? Oh my god, that's so annoying.
What did you
Fucking
do?
fired my like special, and somehow I don't know how the game managed it, but it put the spaceship right in front of me while I was doing it. The spaceship should have left by that point. It was like it dropped him off. It was fucking off. I jumped round it. I should have been under it, but yet suddenly it just appeared in front of me and blocked the fucking shot.
Yeah, sounds good.
Assholes.
What was that?
That was me saying arseholes.
Oh, I
With
thought that's what you said. It just
something
kind of didn't say it.
of something of an accent. I wouldn't like to place the accent anywhere particular. In what's going on
Sounded
here? Are we,
almost like South Park, but
um,
Oh, he's bloody here.
Who's here?
The guy.
What guy?
The big guy.
The big guy. Dave?
Yeah, Dave. Big guy.
Oh, big guy Dave. Oh, yeah, big guy Dave. I hate this guy because he fucking... Just as I fire a rocket, he generally morphs into some other location. Oh, he did actually bother to eat that one.
Well, good of him.
Yeah.
See, that's the kind of guy Dave is. He's a good guy.
Big guy Dave. We should just rename all the bad guys.
Should just give him regular names instead of
Yeah.
Axor the Archon Priest.
Yeah.
Just call him Big Dave.
Big Dave. Big Dave and his shotgun.
So it's more friendly.
Yeah, well, I think that's important in a bad guy. Sounding friendly.
Yeah. I mean, it removes a lot of the stigma. That's probably why he's a villain, because we just assume he is, because he's got kind of a scary sounding name.
Well, this is it, isn't it?
We just call him Dave. Like, oh, Big Dave, nice guy. Nice guy. And then he wouldn't be shooting us.
Probably not. We could. This would the whole situation could have actually been more of a tea party than a fight. Had he just been called Dave or Big Dave.
That'd be pretty good.
Friendly nickname there.
Pretty good.
I apparently can't shoot at all straight.
No, I've noticed. Didn't want to say anything, but I'm sure you'll acknowledge it as well.
You didn't want to say anything. It's all you ever say.
No, it's not. I
You're just like, oh,
say
you're a
other
shit
things
bastard.
sometimes. But yeah, but I don't necessarily specify because you can't shoot straight. Sometimes I do, like just then. But not often.
That's also true, I guess. Oh, screw you all. Oh, Big Dave.
Big Dave showing up.
Big Dave and his rocket launcher shotgun.
It's a good combination of weapons.
It does seem like sticking like lasers on a shark though, doesn't it? It's one of those weird.
Yeah, but why not? Why wouldn't you?
Just imagine
If I had sharks, I'd stick a freaking laser beam on their heads.
You know, just imagine like the creative meeting for Destiny. Like some 6-year-olds just sat there going, "Rocket launcher shotgun."
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant idea.
Basically.
Yes.
That's a good idea, guys. See, this is why
I'm
PUBG
surprised.
paid the big bucks.
Yeah, this is it. Surprised he isn't just carrying round under his arm a shark with a laser on its head.
I wish he was.
I wished he was. Big
I'd be
Dave
like,
and his
"Whoa,
laser
Destiny,
shark.
You've grown a sense of humour. Where'd that come from?"
So there's some cynical kind of sarcasm in amongst that.
Gonna have a sit down there. There we go.
Let them know the Archon priest is dead.
Oh, you know it's coming. You know it's coming. Everyone get ready for it. Everyone get ready for
I'm
it.
ready for it. I'm ready for it. Oh, you shit bastard.
Shrug. Fucking boom.
No, right. Just
Golden
There you
gunning
go.
me.
take that. Take that.
Essentially, that just reflected off of my shrug, my emotions. Just
Did
look.
not. It did not.
Boom.
I'm gonna.
You just
turn
got
away
hit
from
with
you.
a shrug
There you go.
bomb.
I'm gonna sit down.
You need to sit down after a good shrugging. Just go shrug
Turn
his-
around
No,
and
don't
sit
point.
down.
Shrug. That's the. Yeah.
Look at this.
He's
Having
pointing
a
and
dance
dancing.
with me. Having
Yeah.
a dance with me.
Well, has he solicited you though?
Not
Before.
yet, but maybe soon. Oh,
Right,
you
well-
see, finally I've been rewarded.
Yeah, free.
Maybe soon I'll get solicited and it might go better this time.
Maybe. Don't be so forward
Kind of
this
learned where I
time.
went wrong. I offered far too much haggis as an opening gambit.
Well, this is it. You just try and speak English for a start, and then on top of that,
Yeah, I will.
try not to be too forward. You got to be a little bit coy about these things.
Yeah, I've learnt. Like I said, I've been out of the game for a while, so it's kind of thrown me off, but I'm getting there, I think.
Well, we've ended up saying dude again, didn't we? No, we need to play friend roulette. This is just not good enough.
God damn.
The entire
It's ruining everything.
the entire plot of the show is we play friend roulette.
Ordered it or not?
you find some shit bastard to take the piss out of.
That is about it. It's, yeah.
Or we find someone really awesome like Silent Monkey.
Silent Monkey. Did they have numbers after their name? They probably did.
No, Silent Monkey was numberless.
Really? They had the name Silent Monkey?
Yep,
Pretty good.
Silent Monkey.
That's pretty good. Look at this. I forgot their name. They don't even have a good spaceship.
To be fair, I kind of went a bit retro and put on my old spaceship for a while.
But
Still in my
why?
collection.
Shit.
Because I was being hipster. Do you know what I mean? Like
I mean, yeah, it's still in my collection, but it's still shit. I keep it just because it's old. I don't wear it.
You don't wear your spaceship.
No, never.
Okay, well I've never tried to wear a spaceship actually.
Well,
how
see,
does that,
this is the difference between us.
how do you actually wear a spaceship?
If I've got to explain it, it's not worth it. You know, I'm not going to tell you.
Fair enough.
Having to explain how to wear it, my goodness, my goodness.
We've gone down some interesting conversation paths in the past, but wearing a spaceship has to be one of my favourites right now.
You know when you just despair? It's one of those moments.
Right. What is going on?
What do you mean? What's going on?
Well, for a second, like, it seemed
Shit. I think
like
I'm
no
beached.
one was
No, I'm not. Okay.
doing anything.
I
And then
went and scanned the thing, and then
my
got in a tank. Now I'm blowing shit up.
my pad rumbled for a little bit, and now I appear to be alone.
Yeah, you've kind of like, you're way out in front.
I've kind of got on with the mission.
You're probably tankless as well. You're probably doing it without a tank, which is an issue.
It is a tankless task. Hooray.
Oh god.
Come on now.
No.
Points for creativity.
He's got out of his tank as well. What on? Your tank's blocking the path. Oh my god. You're just a disaster. I'm jumping in it.
Dude, he's not blocked your tank, has he?
No, it's yours. Your tank is blocking the path, so
I
jumping in.
didn't have a tank. Never had a tank.
Someone's tank. There's a third tank here.
Yes,
I don't know
run
who
past.
it is, but
I run past the third tank, but it's not mine.
well, I've grabbed it, and Sunil Kaura is just looking at me with massive jealousy because they've jumped out of their tank.
Okay.
Look at this. You're so far ahead. The gate had to open again. What are you doing?
I am the gate lord.
You're just the gatekeeper, yeah?
Yeah.
Good.
I need to find the
I'll leave you
keymaster.
busy. We don't need no keymaster. Open on its own. Must be automatic.
No, we need the keymaster. Otherwise, we
Keymaster's
can't.
shit.
You can't say Rick Moranis is shit. That's just wrong.
I can say what I want. I've been
You
doing all day.
can. Well, no, you can't actually. There's laws against it now, aren't there?
That's true.
You get arrested
That's
now
true.
for saying stuff.
Yeah. Get arrested for tweeting, for Christ's sake.
Well, everyone should be arrested for fucking tweeting, to be honest. But
Yeah, no, I agree. But you can be arrested for the content of your tweet,
yes,
which is why I don't have a Twitter account.
well, it's just in case you are super offensive to a whole group of people.
Just in case I say something that is misconstrued by anyone.
Ever.
It's not worth it. It's not worth it.
No.
Social media in general just isn't worth it.
No, well, agreed. Have a rocket. It is quite a concern. Like, when I was a kid, you know, you might get done for shoplifting or something. But nowadays, you can just, like, get arrested for saying shit. Bizarre world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's gone mad.
It's like, I have an opinion. Well, now we're arrested for it.
Yeah.
It's completely illegal to hold that opinion of someone.
Everyone must be friends with everyone.
Indeed. Otherwise, feelings would get hurt.
Yeah, and that's not acceptable at
No.
all.
Well, not in any society worth living in, anyway. I mean,
No.
who wants to have their feelings hurt? Jesus Christ.
You'd have to be a pretty despicable human being
You would
to
be.
want to do that.
You would be. One of the shitlords of the world.
Massive shitlord. Probably a misogynist and everything.
Probably. I mean,
I mean, the two go hand in hand. Shitlords are notoriously misogynist.
it's yeah, but see, it's probably like arachnids. Like all arachnids have 8 legs, but not all things with 8 legs are arachnids. So it might be that all misogynists are shitlords, but not all shitlords are misogynists.
They probably
It's
are,
highly
though.
likely, because there aren't many 8-legged creatures that aren't arachnids. So, you know,
It's a good job for you,
possible.
really, isn't it? Anything with 8 legs, well out of the door. Well out of the door. You don't want none of that. Spiders are far too spooky.
Right, look, right. Anything with 4 legs or less, I'm cool with. Once you start getting 6, 8, and you've got different body parts, like
What has 6 legs? I can't think of much with
Insects.
6 legs. Oh, yeah, okay, but I can't think of an insect with 6 legs. The flies have 6?
flies, grasshoppers, every insect in the world pretty much has 6
Do all
legs.
insects have 6 legs?
Pretty
Is that how it
much,
works?
yeah.
There you go.
Apart from, I mean, there might be some, like, depends on how you define insect, I suppose. I don't know what the
Oh,
true
well, we've got to be precise. We've got to be
This is it.
precise now.
I don't know what the actual definition of insect is fully. Obviously, I understand the concept, but whether or not they have to have 6 legs to be called an insect, or whether because some people might put worms in with insects when technically they're probably not.
Oh, this is far too complicated.
Yeah.
So are you scared of insects and bugs as well then?
Not scared of
just
them.
spiders.
I just don't like insects. I think they have to have 6 legs, because I think the term insect comes from insections. They have 3 body parts, like the thorax, the abdomen, and whatever else. And each body part has 2 legs attached to it. So I think insects have to have 6 legs.
Could be onto something there. Could be onto something.
But no, I'm not scared of insects. I just do not like insects. And they make a good fucking horror villain because they are just such nasty fucking things.
What, insects?
Yeah, like if you think about insects as a concept more than like this tiny little bug that's just annoying. The fact that they have thousands and thousands and thousands of offspring, and they are actually quite hardy, and the way they go about their business is often disgusting and, you know, brutal. Like spiders fucking just suck your innards out. You know, they don't kill you. They just leave you there dying and panicking whilst sucking your innards out. And a lot of insects do that same thing. They have some sort of probe that they just stick in other creatures, and suck their innards out. So insects are quite nasty. So if you imagine insects in prehistoric days would have been the size of like cows, I imagine that would be like a nightmare. Do you know what I mean? Like a proper nightmare.
I will admit, if there was a sort of like a cow-sized ladybird, that'd be pretty scary. Only because
Ladybird.
it's cow-sized.
You picked like the gayest insect ever, and was like,
Yeah,
well, if
make a point.
if a ladybird was big, obviously.
Make a point. You know, even a ladybird would be scary if it was like cow-sized, because it's a fucking cow. Well, it's the size of a cow. But a ladybird, no. Not at all. Not really spiders, really, to be honest. I mean, not particularly pleasant things, but I'm not scared of them. I just stand on them.
See, people often say that to me, but I am very, very Buddhist in my beliefs. I don't believe in killing, so I don't kill insects.
Even the horrific spiders.
Even the horrific spiders, I'm not a fan of them, but I won't kill them.
You won't take their life away. That's
Nope.
That's lovely of you.
Indeed.
I don't share this belief.
No, well, a lot of people don't. I quite happily eradicate humans. Insects.
You eat meat? Are you a vegetarian?
I am not a vegetarian, no. I just don't do the killing myself. If I had to kill my own food, and this does irritate a lot of people, if I had to kill my own food, I'd be a vegetarian. Which doesn't make a lot of sense. I appreciate it's relatively hypocritical of me.
No, I can sort of see that. You don't want to know how the hot dogs are made. Leave it to itself.
I mean,
I can kind of see that.
My missus and I were saying the same thing. We both really love animals. We are proper animal lovers. But we both eat meat, and we were both sort of like saying if we could live healthily and enjoy vegetables, we'd both be vegetarians for sure. But neither of us enjoys vegetables enough to live off them. Plus, unfortunately, we actually need meat to survive. Don't care what vegetarians tell you, they have to take supplements and various other bits and pieces because there's not enough. There's not enough vegetables and minerals.
But no, I see what you mean, because
Or minerals and vegetables even.
girlfriend's in a similar position, that she often goes on about that. She doesn't like, the whole idea of killing animals and all this, but she's not vegetarian, but she does flirt with the idea every now and again. It doesn't last very long.
Yeah, no. I have a message from a viewer that says playing Destiny ?
Yes.
I believe we are.
We go.
I believe we are playing Destiny.
So much playing it as just sort of doing it.
Yeah, we're kind of just milling
Sort of
around.
happening.
It's mostly just conversation with Destiny going on in the background.
Yeah, this is just background noise, something to give us something to do.
Yeah. Whilst we debate the many interesting things in life, like insects.
And whether or not you're a pansy for being scared of them.
Exactly.
I'd say yes. Yes.
To be honest, I'm not
Only in the yes camp.
I'm not overly macho. I don't care for it.
Small.
So you can be killed by
You can be scared of whatever you want. It's your business.
You can be killed by some of the smallest creatures in the world, like bacteria and microbes. I wouldn't worry about size.
I'm not scared of germs.
You should be. You absolutely should be. Kill us.
Yeah, something's gonna kill me.
It's a very human thing. Like you look at some of the fights that people kind of put together. It's like bear versus shark. And you think, yeah, fair enough. Bears are pretty nasty, sharks are pretty nasty. But you put a bear against a fucking bit of E. coli or something, it's fucked. It's just interesting how humans kind of just look at size and teeth and instantly just go, well, that's a hard creature. Whereas actually a hippo would probably do, well, they do actually kill more human beings than lions, but no one's scared of hippos.
I don't know, I'm sure some people are.
Well, I imagine anyone with half a fucking brain is scared of them, but it's just interesting how no one ever sort of goes, oh, let's have a hippo versus a fucking rhino, and yet they're extremely deadly creatures.
Because if a hippo were walking towards me, I'd fucking run. But I wouldn't class myself as scared of hippos.
That's probably because you are not stood with them and or facing them in any way, shape or form. Most of the hippos you've seen are in zoos, so there's no reason to be scared of them. I'm not scared of fucking spiders inside glass tanks with lids on top. I'm only scared of them when they're running around.
Down on me, yeah, okay. It's time to leave. When the hippo's walking towards me, it can get to me.
Right,
I'm on.
and that's how I am with spiders.
I'm not scared of hippos.
Right, but you are.
I'm not scared of hippos.
Well, you are.
But I'm not.
I'm not scared of spiders in tanks.
Hippos don't keep me up at night.
If spiders don't keep me up at night, I don't sit there fretting about spiders when there's no.
Sounds like you do.
When there's no spiders around, I don't worry about spiders. I've watched Arachnophobia. I think it's a great film. I'm not scared of spiders in and of a concept. I just don't like them near me, on me, around me, or anything else. It's the same with hippos. I'm not. I don't sit there having nightmares about hippos attacking me.
Well, maybe you should, since they're so bloody deadly.
But they are fucking awful thing. Very cute.
I know
Babies are real sweet.
they are. What?
If you baby
lovely.
hippos are, if you get a pygmy hippo,
Lovely.
oh, pygmy hippos are just so sweet.
God almighty, they're just... Hippos are horrendous things. They're ugly and probably very smelly and dirty and just... Ugh.
I love the way you say probably. I have no idea. I have no concept of any animal whatsoever. But I'm just going to label it as smelly and dirty and horrible.
I imagine hippos are very smelly and dirty.
You can imagine what you fucking like. I can imagine unicorns, but it don't make it true, does it?
Do you want me to Google this?
You're going to Google the smell of hippos.
No.
I think you might be reaching the end of Google's limits there. Yeah, exactly. You might have pushed Google a bit too far. Maybe you should write to Google and just say it's not good enough. We're debating the smell of fucking hippos.
Send them an email. Dear Mr. Google.
Dear Mr. Google.
Your search program. Not quite up to snuff.
Exactly. It's supposed to end all arguments, and yet
Desperate
it
need
did
of
not.
Smell-o-vision.
Ballast to Ark has finally been defined in the Cabal command Delta Great. But in the darkness rise, more fleets
Ah, well, you're getting this. There you go. That's yours for you.
Did you just shrug at me?
I did just shrug at you, yes, because you
I
deserve
can't
it.
tell because I've got a thing up. I'm messing with the menus. I couldn't tell. So you wasted the shrug.
Not really. I feel the shrug was still worthwhile.
Oh well. You would, wouldn't you?
Absolutely. But anyway,
carrying the team again.
Despite whether I'm scared of hippos or you're scared of hippos, my point is that human beings are very odd in that they often fear stuff for good reason. Obviously, sharks are scary things, but then they'll look at other creatures and just go, "No, it's only a cow." But they kind of forget a cow is a two-ton creature that can reach 30 miles an hour.
My mum's scared of cows. So
You get run down by a cow, you are dead.
of course you are, but you don't have to be scared of it.
Oh, you do, because you have to run away from it.
So?
You don't generally run away from things you love. You generally run away from things you're scared of.
Well, sometimes you do.
I love chocolate. Get away from me.
I'm not a big fan of chocolate, to be honest.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me. You're far too miserable to be a fan of chocolate.
It brings far too much joy, does chocolate.
Exactly,
Not
yeah.
for me. Unless it's like very dark and bitter chocolate, then...
Well,
then
obviously.
Then
Yeah. This is it, isn't it? As long as it's miserable chocolate.
yeah, as long as like it sucks in the light around it, then we can have that.
Oh, is dude gonna leave? Is he gonna leave? Is he gonna leave? He might leave. He's left!
He's gone!
Oh,
Here we
no.
go.
What a shitbag. Friend roulette.
Here we go. It's time, boys. We just have to wait.
Yeah. I think this will have to be my last strike for the day.
Sounds good. I should probably... Yeah. I'll probably have to go soon anyway. I need to go make some food.
Food is always useful. I really haven't been using these guns when I should have been. What a fucking muppet.
Using what guns?
Oh, I picked the guns up from the dude that sells guns, strangely enough.
Oh, right, yeah.
But you
Experiment guns or whatever. they're called.
yes, exactly. And I've killed like a million things, but actually not used a single one of the guns to do it. So kind of stupid of me.
haven't. No one's joined yet. What are they doing?
Probably they're playing good games.
Oh wait, no, someone has joined. It's
Has
like
someone joined?
Ikavama. There we go. Ikavama. Level 33.
I'm really interested in Charles Shelton's kind of message. Playing Destiny ? And then actually didn't respond past the point of just asking the question.
Maybe it was rhetorical.
Maybe it was rhetorical. Do you type rhetorical
Could be.
questions?
Can you type rhetorical questions?
No. Would you type a rhetorical question? Seems like a more of a vocal concept than a written one.
If you can. Why not? Yeah, sure. It's the same question. It's just one of them's typed, and one of them's verbal.
No, absolutely, but I'm thinking more of how I would construct conversation in a written format.
Well,
Would I
you
would I
write it or type
bother?
it and then hope that the nuance comes across, even though it's very limited.
Yeah.
You just sit and hope, just like sarcasm.
Well, sarcasm, both verbal and written, is kind of lost on many people, isn't it? Really.
Yeah, but I think I'm sarcastic to the point that it's pretty bloody obvious.
No, not really.
Probably my one flaw.
No.
No, I don't think so, but others would say it is.
I don't
I
think they
disagree.
would. I'd think they could find several more flaws than that one.
No.
No.
Just,
Alright.
just that one.
Just that one. Fair enough. All right. Well.
Yeah, it's a bit too sarcastic on occasion.
Right.
Very occasionally, not, it's not a common thing.
Well, that's fair enough. I mean, and that's the only one.
Yeah, it's the only one I can think of.
Like, there no others. Not even like.
No.
Not even like.
Not that I can think of, no, it's just purely,
Just-
sometimes a little
just
bit
that
of
one.
sarcasm. Just a
Right.
little bit.
Fine.
I mean, no one's perfect, so...
No. That's. I mean,
It's
there's
my cross to bear.
that. It's another one of those word arguments we can have. There's no such thing as perfect.
I mean, you can be close. Some of us are quite
In-
close, but...
Indeed, but there is no such thing as perfect, and thus the word is kind of pointless. But again, it's one of those human constructs where we can't understand the full length of breadth of something, so we just use a term that close enough fits it.
I don't think there's anything wrong with perfect.
Well, it works as a word and as an idea, but
Yeah, I mean, it's different for everyone, so it's
perfection
fine
is a bit of a.
in that way. And if you want to bring nothing back up, nothing is an absolute. It doesn't differ from person to person. Perfect does. That was terrible. You bastard.
Slowly lose the will to live playing this game. Seriously.
But it's Destiny.
I realise it's not so much the game that's the problem. I think it's the fact that we are stuck in the infinite strike loop that only has 2 strikes in it. So we just sort of play.
Sometimes there's the other one on Venus. Sometimes,
Oh, yeah.
but
Yeah,
not
but
often.
that's a shit one anyway. So,
Mm.
kind of know
Really
one's
easy.
no one's really bothered, are they?
I can't help it, you know. It's cannot be helped.
No, fair enough. It is what it is, but it's just
I agree.
soul destroying, because it's not even like, I mean, they sort of say if you stay in a strike you get better rewards and you're more likely to do this and blah, but I still end up with the same
What
gash
did you do? If you
fucking...
stay in it for like 12 hours. Maybe then you get good stuff.
Because I am still getting
If you
like a
do it your
rare pair
entire
of
day.
boots that are rubbish.
Yeah, but that's probably because it's like level 20 or whatever. It is a bit silly that anything higher than level 20 is locked away.
Well, they've got to force you to spend money, haven't they? Because they haven't made enough. You know,
No.
1.3 billion in the space of like a couple of
what it means?
weeks, something like that. I can't remember the exact number, but you know, the whole of Uganda doesn't make that much money in like a year, and yet Bungie, or Activision mostly, felt that it just wasn't enough, and that
It's not enough.
they need to
Some
charge
of the money isn't. They need all of it.
stupid amounts of money for what is a very basic update. I love the fact that I was reading this thing. It was like, oh, I'm sure our players will appreciate the amount of stuff that we've put in there is the same level as a whole new game. Therefore, it's worth paying the price of a whole new game. No.
What, the Taken King?
Yes, apparently they've added because they had added all new exotics. They added 3 or 4 new strikes, a new raid.
How big's Destiny 2 going to be?
Well, probably bite size. If you look at the size of Destiny, right?
Destiny's
they
small.
right, but they think that is a full game worth £40 because the Taken
It's
King,
a full game.
yeah, right. The Taken King adds exactly the same amount of content, pretty much, as the original Destiny did, which is why they said the £40 price tag was warranted, because it is the same size as Destiny was. And it's like, yeah, but everyone kind of complained Destiny wasn't a full game in the fucking first place.
Yeah, it's
But yeah,
not a lot.
their thinking is just bizarre. It's like, yes, it's a full game because it's got the same content as Destiny.
Even though you were shortchanged in the first place.
Yeah, and you're even more shortchanged because the new exotics are just the old exotics that have just been reworked to be more
It
balanced.
looks a bit different.
They don't even look different for the most part. They changed the colour of one rifle.
Okay.
But all the other rifles and all the other guns are pretty much the same. They got rid of a few, like your Fauna's gone. There's no replacement for that at all. But they've invented some other guns, some new stuff for it. But yeah, for the most part, they have just reused old shit and just put a new symbol on it and gone, right, it's season 2 or whatever the fuck they labelled it as.
Yeah.
Which kind of suggests that if they don't release Destiny 2 next year, that there's going to be a Season 3.
Yeah.
And I wonder if Destiny 2 will be an actual game that's sold, or whether it will just be an expansion to this, and they'll use exactly the same engine, the exact same everything, and they'll just call it Destiny 2.
I don't know. Probably the second.
Well, I personally imagine that's what's going to be the case. Is they're just going to basically release the Taken King again, but call it Destiny 2.
Probably.
It would
How
just be
does
another.
the Taken King end? I mean, obviously there's room for sequels, because there just will be.
Of
But how
course.
does it end?
Spoiler
Does
alert.
a new villain turn up?
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! No. Nothing really turned. I don't.
Who gives a shit?
I don't really remember the ending, to be honest. What I think they kind of allude to is that maybe there's a bigger evil than even the big evil.
The King of Evil isn't quite the biggest evil.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
I kind of think they suggested that he's going to possibly go away and come back bigger and badder than ever.
What, he's not dead?
Don't think so. They sort of say you vanquished him and whatever else, but he kind of, I think, looks like he just goes back to his own dimension, if you know what I mean. He kind of just looks like he fades away rather than actually falls on the floor going, I'm dead.
Right. So he's just going to turn up in Destiny 2 with a bigger army, I guess.
I imagine so.
Good. Good, because that basically means they don't need to develop any new enemy types.
Well, no, this is it. I mean, even if they throw a new enemy type in, they can still reuse all these models, and they can still reuse all the other bits and pieces that go with it.
I forgot what sort of aliens these are, but the captains aren't going to have
Fallen.
to change, are they? The Dreg aren't, the Fallen and captains aren't going to have to change, the Dreg aren't going to have to change.
Nope. Neither are the Vex, and neither are the whatever. They might throw an odd new, an odd different type of Fallen that you'd never seen before. Just drag him out and not explain where he's come from or why he wasn't in the first battle.
Yeah, he just wasn't.
It's like, yeah, he was in fucking hiding. But since Aurochs died, he decided to come out of hiding because Aurochs is now dead. Or Oryx, however you pronounce that.
I don't know. What are the things on Mars in the game for? Why do they exist?
The Cabal,
Yeah,
because they needed a new enemy type per planet.
No, yeah, I get that, but I mean, it is a bit much to expect some kind of story in Destiny.
Yes,
but
you're hoping for exposition and you're not getting any. Essentially, they are just
an enemy type on Mars because it needed one. And
Yes.
it's not even only them, right? There's the fucking robot guys. Are they the Vex?
The Vex, yeah.
Yeah, the Vex show up as well.
What confused me the most, I think, was the story starts and sort of says, oh, the big orb of light, the Traveller, kind of like was being chased by the darkness and whatever else, right? And then you kind of assume that this lot are the darkness that were following it. But all the enemies are fighting each other, so it's not even like they're the same darkness, they're different darknesses. And then Aurochs himself takes all the other beings as the Taken, so
And Vex is
they're
own
not-
little faction.
yeah, like they're not
their shit
even
together.
working together. So why would the Cabal come into our solar system with the Fallen if they really don't like them? Why are they just following them around to have a fight? Yeah, basically the Fallen are off to this new solar system. Let's go with them.
Yeah, let's just follow them on in.
And the what's it called? The Hive again. They're like a different faction again, and you're kind of like, well, no one likes them, so what the fuck are they doing at the party? Who invited them? Just all turned up and took their own little bit of the solar system. Fucking confused
Basically,
as to what the storyline actually is.
I think everyone is. I don't think there is one, really, is there?
Probably not. I guess they're just trying to be. I don't know. Maybe they try to be too clever, and then
I mean,
paint themselves into some sort of corner with the story.
and you've got all these cards, all these
The Grimoire.
whatever they're called. Yeah, but you've got to download a fucking app to read. No one has done that.
Oh, there's got to be someone who's done it. Same sort of people that are
Nobody has done
buying
it. I don't believe it.
emotions. Oh, emote.
I don't believe it. No one has downloaded the app to read those cards.
Can't you read them on the website? I thought you could just read them. Just go to
Can you
Bungie's
read them on the
website.
website? Oh,
I believe
that's
you can
not
just
as
go.
bad.
Go to
No one
Bungie.
has read them on the app. Fuck you, right? I'm off.
It's good to see Castle is giving us a rendition of whatever the hell he's saying. There's probably some important storyline stuff in there, like some dude
There's
has just
not.
been killed
There's
that was bad, but he probably won't be the last of his kind.
Of course he's not.
Because we need more enemies later on in the game that are exactly the same.
We need more enemies for the next game that are exactly the same.
Indeed. See how long. I mean, engines are hard to build. I've learnt this through doing the programming and stuff, but it is amazing, like how most games companies do kind of build an engine and then just flog it to absolute death. And I do imagine Destiny 2 is going to be a slight upgrade on this. They're probably working on making it a little bit prettier.
It could stand to be a little bit prettier.
But other than that, it'll probably be roughly the same engine. And it'll probably be, like I say, just... I wouldn't mind betting it'll be a download. It'll just be a DLC, Destiny 2.
Destiny 2 requires purchase of first game.
Exactly, yeah. Just Destiny 2, you do need to have played Destiny 1 and own it.
That's the future, that is. DLC sequels.
Yep. It's the only way forward, man.
Got to buy the first game to get the second.
Indeed.
That's fucking brilliant.
But this is the kind of marketing ideas these people come up with. It's the same as like when microtransactions were introduced, they were introduced into free games because that was the only way that those developers could make money, was to charge you for incidentals. Fair enough, the game was free, you then have a choice. But a fully priced game like Destiny shouldn't be allowed to have microtransactions in it. It's like any content past that point you should be given or not made. Just don't make it. Do you know what I mean? Just don't.
Remember when DLC used to be free?
Oh,
Or like 560 Microsoft points, which equated to basically £5. That was DLC across the board. Every DLC was pretty much free or £5.
yeah.
And that were like, what, 5 years ago? Look how far we've fucking come.
Yeah.
It's amazing. It's incredible.
Yeah. No, but that's the thing. I mean, unfortunately, I said it once before. I think I wrote in a blog or something or other. That as a pure idea, DLC was amazing. Like when they announced it, and they were like, "Oh, you know, developers are going to be able to extend your playtime by giving you extra content and blah blah." And I was thinking, sweet. I've always wanted this because I play a lot of. Well, I used to play. I don't play so much anymore. Sport games like FIFA. I used to play a bit of basketball, wrestling, that sort of stuff. And I thought, well, rather than have to buy a new game every year to get a new roster, I'll just get a download that'll update it, and that's cool. But instead, now they release a yearly title anyway, with no change to the game engine whatsoever, and then they charge me for a few extra wrestlers or a few extra players or whatever else. And just
On
like,
top of that,
what the fuck? Do you know what I mean? Like, this is not how I imagine DLC to kind of be going, if I'm truly honest about it all. I thought the whole idea was that I don't mind paying for the update to a point, because obviously you've got to put work into it, and nothing should be given to you for free. Developers obviously have to spend time and money making you stuff, so yeah, sure, pay for it. But when it's like the same price as an actual fucking game, and all you're getting is like a few extra character models to put in your game that's going to be out of date in a year's fucking time anyway, it's like, well, I don't know. I think it's just being misused personally as a concept.
it's just great.
Oh, let's go delete some shit. Only did 24% of that fucking challenge anyway. Wicked.
Awesome.
But yeah, no, I mean, obviously there are people who vehemently kind of defend DLC, and they don't mind spending like £5 on a shrug in Destiny, and they can't understand why people are so against that concept. But which is, you know, funny, which is fair enough, I guess, to a point. But I just don't think they, maybe because they haven't come from that same background, they don't understand that at one point this shit was free and better quality.
Yeah. I mean, some of the best DLC ever, I think, was for Borderlands 1. Specifically the Secret Armory of General Knox. That was massive. That was a huge bit of DLC. And that was like 800 points, which was like a tenner. If that came out now, that would probably be like, I don't know how much does the Borderlands 2 stuff cost. Probably cost more than that, to be honest.
I've never really looked at the DLC for it.
No, I didn't like Borderlands 2 very much. Thought the first game was really good, and then the second one, they dropped the ball.
Often the case. Unfortunately, but yeah, fascinating.
It wasn't nearly as good. And Gearbox is just shit nowadays, anyway. What with Aliens and Duke Nukem and everything.
I yeah, I don't really follow most developers to know what they do and do not make.
No, neither do I, but I recognise the names.
The games you have mentioned were shit, so fair enough. 287, not worth keeping. So much light, and it's such a useless fucking concept in this game now. Utter rubbish.
Can you still go to the speaker guy and buy stuff from him?
Yes, but I don't think he sells anything for light anymore. I think light as a currency has just been completely destroyed. I think he now takes legendaries, or whatever the fuck they're called, the currency that now exists in the game.
Apparently you can use it to buy stuff from the speaker and Zer.
No.
In the Taken King modes can be used as a consumable to award an amount of XP.
Yeah, that's it now.
What's...
Essentially, if you could put on a load of gear that you want to level up. Yeah. I just give them to your faction if you've got one. Just.
You can do that? Oh.
Yeah, just go and trade it for experience, and then you might get a... I mean, you probably end up with a gun you can't fucking use, but... yeah,
probably.
Yeah, I just go and give it all to the faction, generally. Sure, there was something else I was supposed to be doing. Maybe not. Let's go strength. But yeah, no, DLC, fascinating idea. Should be better than what it is. Like I say, I understand. You know,
it used to be. It used to be good.
No, well, I mean, again, I don't want DLC to be free necessarily, because, like I say, developers.
I'm not asking for it to be free. I'm just asking for it to be good.
Well, yeah, or at least I'd say reasonably priced. Like even mobile games. Game I was playing the other day, they were kind of like selling like point packs, because again, you can't just buy something outright for £1. They have to translate £2 into like 400 points, and 400 points can't be spent.
Totally, yeah. You can buy 350.
Yeah, exactly.
But you've always got 50 left over. Yeah.
Exactly, yeah. So you can go and spend your money, but like the top amount of things you can buy, like the biggest pack of points you can buy, is like $100. It's like, oh my god.
It's obviously a microtransaction at that point, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like you're selling $100 worth of fucking points for a mobile game. Now, you've either got to be dumb or have a lot of spare cash to drop $100 on a mobile game, surely. And yet, I was on some sort of social media thing the other day, and there was a guy who basically posted a picture of where he had purchased $100 worth of points. And it's like, what? what are you gonna buy microtransaction wise for $100? That is just fucking insane.
I don't know. It doesn't make sense.
I mean, fair enough. It might be the only game you ever play. You don't play, you know, you don't own a console. You don't own any other games. You don't play any other mobile game. So maybe transferably you have the cash, like you have that money spare because you haven't spent it on other shit. But I still don't get what you can buy for $100 in microtransactions. That's really going to bring you
Because,
the
like, they advertise all these war games and stuff, don't they? They've got like
Clash of the
Army and
Clans.
stupid shit like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
games like that. I imagine it's you use them, they go out and fight, they die, you need to buy more, which is just really fucking insidious.
yeah. I don't
I
think they're ever.
mean,
Oh, go on.
no, that was it. It was just ugh. Like if I play a strategy game, a real-time strategy game, I don't, but if I did, it's that same sort of shit, but I build them in the game. In Command and Conquer, you'd build it in the game,
Mm.
but on Clash of Clans, you've got to pay for the fuckers.
You probably
Can't
do,
be.
but it's
It's just
they usually put in that little stopgap thing of you can wait 20 hours and they'll like
oh yeah,
spawn.
you could build a tank in 5 hours, or you can have a tank right now for 50p. But then
Exactly.
when all your tanks have died, you suddenly need to buy 10 new tanks, and it's not 50p anymore.
No. But
5
that's the
quid.
thing is, this is why I think microtransactions should be under the same, not exactly the same, but the same concept as gambling. That kind of idea that there's an actual board, there's a governing body for gambling, and there's loads of things like gamble responsibly, and all these sort of campaigns to kind of stop people from becoming like gambleaholics and whatever else.
Hmm.
And it's the same with microtransactions because you can't tell how much you're spending unless you keep a spreadsheet. And because, like you say, like the game often gives you tons of opportunities to spend money. It is a case of you could end up spending like £300-400, dollars, whatever, on a game that really and truly doesn't warrant that sort of cash being spent on it. And that's the thing, it is really dangerous. Even the missus, she was playing Cooking Fever, and
Never heard of that one.
it's not it's pretty terrible, but it's therapeutic the same way. Um, but it's kind of one of those things of they give you free diamonds, like if you play the game and do whatever else, but everything costs like 100 diamonds, so you'd have to play the game for like 2 years to get enough diamonds to open this one shop, and then everything inside it costs more diamonds. So to play the game and enjoy the game, they are forcing you essentially to buy diamonds, and it's just fascinating. But the missus bought some because she was just like, look, I haven't played any other games, I haven't bought any other games, so I've got a spare fiver. And I was like, fair enough, you've got a spare fiver. But the problem is then once she'd bought a new shop and done everything in the new shop, she was then like, I want a new shop. And then it's another fiver. And then when she's done that shop, it's like, but now I want another shop. And it just kind of, it's like that gambling idea. It's like once you've kind of done one, you're like, ooh, I want to do more. And she ended up spending like, I can't remember what it was in the end, but she kind of started to lose track of it. And I was like, you've
As
got
you
to
would
stop.
do, yeah.
You've just got to stop, because a pound here and a pound there and a pound here and a pound there for that upgrade and this upgrade, you've probably spent about 20 quid on this game that's like, all right, it's entertaining, and she's getting a lot out of it, but I don't know, just got to keep track of that shit.
Yeah. Because it can just get out of hand quickly, can't it? It's like,
Really can.
oh, it's a quid, never mind. But it's another quid. And then another. It's
Well, it's like that old saying, I don't know if you've ever heard it, but there's a saying that says, take care of the pennies and the pounds take care of themselves. And the idea is
yeah.
that as long as you keep putting pennies in a jar, at the end of the year, if you put a penny every day in there, you've got £3.65.
Hmm.
and it's the same with spending money. You know, you're only spending £1 here and £1 there, but you do that every day of the week, and you've spent 365 quid.
Yeah.
And it is just that monitoring of how much money you're spending, which is why I don't overly like microtransactions. But I
No,
think they are a
microtransactions,
good income for independent developers. So, you know, people that are their only income is microtransactions, and then you can kind of think, well, fair enough, that's fine. But big games like this really shouldn't have them. They've made more than enough from the sales.
No, not when you've got the audacity to sell your DLC for 20 quid each. It's, you know, fair enough, it's 20 quid, whatever, but you've got fucking silver now as well, you're taking the piss.
Exactly. It's it's just, you know, more money for old rope, isn't it? It's just the same content over and over again, just selling it with a new fucking colour attached to it. Like the dances, yeah, alright, you can have different dance moves, but surely very nice, they should have had a selection for free in the first place, not just one. Because again, I'm old, but I remember games used to just come with everything in them first day.
Well, they used to be unlockables. Unlockables don't exist anymore.
No,
Where have they
no.
gone?
Cheat codes have gone as well. I do miss a good cheat code.
Yeah. Cheat codes were good back in the day.
Leaf
Back in the day of the PlayStation 2. Does Grand Theft Auto 5 have cheat codes?
It does, yes. Grand Theft Auto 5 has kept that tradition going,
Good.
which is nice.
Good.
For players that actually remember far enough back to remember that kind of idea. But the general, there's a dude over in the corner called Roger Bumwinkle. Brilliant.
Is there really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, there he is.
it's fucking brilliant. But yeah, no, like the whole concept is now blown massively out of proportion. But I do miss the cheat codes. I do miss the unlockables and stuff like that. Like Metal Gear, you played for it once and you kind of got like a bandana. You played for it again, you got like a special stealth suit. You played for it again on like the stupidly hard level, and you got something else and all this sort of shit. And it kind of it didn't necessarily add stuff to the game per se, but it was just better than having to buy a special suit. See what I mean? It's just,
Yeah.
the option was there to earn it.
And then in Metal Gear 5, or Metal Gear Solid 5 rather, you can buy insurance for your virtual base,
Yeah,
which is
well,
nice.
insurance.
It does have unlockables and shit like that, I will admit. But insurance, that's great.
Yep. I do wonder. I do wonder what the new marketing ploy is going to be, because they're always looking for ways just to drain gamers of money.
Yeah,
it seems.
I kind of can't wait to see what's next.
What concept they can come up with beyond this point. So you've got buying camouflage for a gun, a dance move for a character. That's kind of like,
Yeah, what is next? You've got to think what's lower than that.
well, I
isn't
suppose
currently being sold.
well,
Bullets? They can't sell bullets, can they?
maybe they can.
Yeah, but they can't, because... No, yeah, they can. But I don't see how.
Well, I think Destiny has gone a long way to sort of like showing the future, how they've kind of released a full game in parts. Because really, the Taken King should have been part of the original
true.
story.
It should have been. It feels like it should have been, yeah.
And well, a lot of people have said, like I've read some stuff online that they sort of like said the original story that was written kind of got kiboshed, and they released this piece of shit, and it was just simply so they could release it in parts.
I can believe that.
You know, they had no story for Destiny 2 and whatever else, so They just broke Destiny 1 up into 3 or 4 bits so that they could have a Destiny 2 and 3. Which is why this is so shallow in content.
Yeah, probably is.
And I reckon that's probably the future. People are probably going to more and more just make a third of a game, sell you some DLC along the way to kind of pad it out a little bit, and then release the second part of the game as a sequel. She's like waving the shit out of people.
Good.
That dude's got a cheer. Wow. See, emotions, man.
Whoa.
Important.
And I just got the regular 4. Oh shit, I didn't want to wave at him. Oh, sorry,
Go.
he's gone now.
He's coming back.
Did I not?
Go have a
No,
look
it's just
at
a
your options for purchasing dances and waves. Go
Yeah,
on.
that's... Alright. It's over here, isn't it?
Mm. Yeah. See what you can spend your silver on. Your hard-earned cash.
See.
What does your hard-earned real-world money buy you?
400 silver. I can buy. I can't buy a Sparrow toolkit because that costs too much. I can get a custom horn kit, which gives my Sparrow a horn. Fucking hell. I can get a fall 2015 emote. I don't know what that is. A celebratory bundle.
Oh,
That Congrats and blowing a kiss. Now we're talking.
2 for
The
the price
Trials
of
and
1.
Tribulations bundle has Evil Scheme and Cower. Air guitar costs too much, unfortunately. Energetic dance costs too much. Bow down too much. Face
All the
palm
purple
too
ones
much.
will.
Yeah. Jazz hands. I can flip a coin. I can thumbs down. I can thumbs up. Whoa. At least you can buy them both with the free silver it gives you. Fucking hell. Laugh. Frustrated. Clap. Sad. Yawn.
I love
Where's
sad.
Shrug?
Sad's just like a fucking comical clown, like a mime artist.
Where's That's really bad. Where's Shrug? Where do you buy that?
Shrug has probably gone by now. Special,
Yeah, I don't see Shrug anymore.
one time only, Shrugability.
Flip a coin emote doesn't even flip a coin.
No,
It
he
pretends. What the
just
fuck?
pretends. There's no actual coin being flipped.
Jeez.
They're all mime artists, aren't they? It's all just doing a motion. But yeah, they again, that just goes to show you the. I can't think of the word to explain it, but essentially, what they've done is they've kind of released content at certain points of time, like they've sort of said Sparrow Race in 2015. So clearly, it's going to be a Sparrow Race in 2016 with different content in it to 2015. So even if you bought a fucking brand new bike, next time it comes around, you're going to have to buy a new one anyway. So they're kind of just setting themselves up that every couple of months they can just add more shit for you to buy, and it's going to be, different from the last lot. So you've got to buy it.
You've got to buy it.
Hmm.
No choice.
There is Lord Gridbeer. Nice. Oh, bread. Oh, bread. Can't even read. Lord Gridbread.
Lord
Nice.
Gridbread. Oh, there you go.
Right. Well, as much as this has been, world changing, and again, I feel we've solved a lot of the world's problems.
I think so. We usually do. Oh, fuck. Whoa. Whoa, whoa.
Ooh, gonna kick off. Looks like he wants to have a fight about it.
It's gonna
Yeah?
kick off. Here
Yeah?
we go.
What? What you got for me? What? Huh? Yeah.
Oh, fuck. He's dazzled. He don't know.
No, he looks bewildered. Oh, run off.
He's gone. He's shit scared right now.
It might be a woman. Well, it's a female avatar anyway, but it could be, like you. Just believe that it's a woman.
Anyway.
Right.
I
Yes.
really need to go start cooking.
Yes. Right. I will catch you again sometime soon.